Hello, Bloom here. Welcome to Botany Manor. This game is currently free on Epic right now, and on Steam there is a demo, but the price is $25, I believe, from what I saw earlier. Seems like it's a walking sim, immersive sim puzzle game, so kind of right down my alley. Figured gonna check it out, see what it's all about. Game feels a little loud. We're gonna do that. Oh wow, this very slow camera. I could get used to it though. Okay. Letter from Groundskeeper. Lady Arabella, we're so happy to have you back at Botany Manor. I hope you had a lovely trip. In your absence, I'm afraid some things in the manor have deteriorated, though I can assure you we tried our best to keep things in order. I hope it doesn't affect your research too much today, Bennett. Oh, turn it around. Yeah, I guess it is a puzzle game. Collect parcel. Arabella Green. Somerset. Oh! Forgotten Flora or Herbium by Arabella Green. Hey, it's my book. Mayflower Publishing House. Dear Arabella Green, thank you once again for submitting your book proposal, Forgotten Flora. Please send this empty herbarium back to us once you have completed your research, and we'll be in touch with a potential offer. Sincerely, Mayflower Publishing House. Search compiled. Maps. Right, I need to fill everything out. That makes sense, makes sense. Okay. $18.90, huh? Can I climb this? No. Can I leave? Interesting. Windmill Wort. Anemone vibra. I want to grow the windmill wort to filter the smoggy air in my conservatory, but I'll need to research its temperature requirements first. Okay. Potting instructions. Place pot on saucer. Add soil to pot. Plant a seed. Water the seed. Yep. Wait. Place pot on saucer. Add soil. Is this the saucer? Okay. Then and water. Inspect. Okay. Zoom. Windmill wort. Wildflower. Volcanic flower. Okay. Oh, I see. Wait. Let me see this. Volcanic. So I want it to be like at least 45? 45 to 60. Where does it come from, though? Well, let's just turn it to... Oh, okay, sorry. Important clues get added to the herbarium, where you can assign them to plants. If you're stuck, tracking clues can help you organize and validate your research. Okay. Was it just gonna start growing? Immediately? Somerset falls victim to industrial smog. Ah, industrial era. 1890, yeah, that makes sense. I can barely see. Forest bus drivers refuse to work in these conditions. Oh wait, it says up top there. Number 19. Marianne. Dearest Arabella, on my hike I came across the windmill wort, a flower that only grows in Sicily. Some locals told me the flower has air purifying qualities, but due to its bespoke temperature requirements, the plant rarely blooms. Maybe the flower could help with some pollution in your conservatory? Your friend and peer, Marianne. Thank you, Marianne. Sicily, is that like Italy? Oh, right, the Sicilian. 60, needs to be 60. Now grow. I guess I gotta go look around some more. And it's too smoggy. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I shouldn't look at that yet. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. What am I missing? Oh, right, it needs the heat vent, duh. Now grow. Okay. You're a little loud. Oh wow, I can see. Oh! Cool, okay. Anemone febra. The windmill wort naturally grows in volcanic soil, which is why it requires a soil temperature of 60 degrees Celsius. The bud contains air purifying qualities, so the flower can filter its environment from dense smog. Very cool. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Okay. I move on now. Pretty. I thought it was supposed to be like cloudy all the time in London and whatnot. Ah! That's so scary. Drawing from nature. Yeah, I am playing this on Epic, by the way. Maybe I never play on it, so maybe that's the achievement tone is normal like that. I guess I can't open that. Okay. Move on, I guess. Arcel's pretty cute in this game. Of course. The mushroom statue. Oh, I'm guessing I'm gonna go over there. Need a key. Oh, jeez. Can I stop that? Here, I'm just gonna I'm gonna turn that off real quick. Okay, I think I turned it off. Hopefully. Kinda don't really want to deal with that. Okay. Home of the Green family. Key. Entrance garden. From the deal? Desk of Arabella Grand. I'm currently busy researching. Please leave all deliveries in the gatehouse and ring the bell. Arabella. Ring. I'm guessing this will open back here. I don't know if the music is still too loud or not. Wow. Cozy. Okay. I'm gonna just go inside after I turn down music just a bit more. Okay. Being chillin' now. Okay, what's next? Letter from sister. Hopgood? Hopgood household, July 1890. My dearest Arabella, I hope this letter finds you well as you set off for London on your important trip. The thought of you in the bustling city, working on your ambitions, both excites and worries me. Time has indeed passed, and yet your determination for your field remains inspiring to me. I never imagined all those years ago that we would be writing to each other in our fifth decade about such endeavors. I look forward to hearing about your progress, and of course, let me know how I can help, or how I can be of assistance upon your return. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. Elizabeth? I don't know how to English pronounce things differently, or not. I thought I turned that off. I hate you. Survivors of adversity. Bulgaria. Ulix vulgaris. I came across Bulgaria when I was caught in a terrible thunderstorm. I'm interested to learn more about its growth requirements. Yep. What else? Ash Bloom. Great Western Railway, Taunton to London Paddington, issued for return journey, first class, elderly discount applied, July 9th. Alright, you're shining, what do you want? Camera experiment, October 5th, 1890. I purchased the new camera and flash lamp to document my flowers. The picture looks a little blurry though. I'll have to investigate the camera settings. Oh. Camera experiment 2, December 5th. I'm very pleased with this picture. Looks like I'm getting the hang of the camera. Oh, right, it's Europe. It's Europe dates, my bad. So this is actually May 10th, May 12th, May 13th. The picture is so dark, impossible to see the flowers. I can't believe how quickly I've run out of that incredibly expensive flash powder. Oh, we're playing Amnesia now? Art of painting. Very nice. Botanical folk tales. Some ancient Celtic tribes practiced the coming of age ritual. This meant that when someone was considered old enough, it was time to prove themselves worthy of staying in the tribe. One of these rituals involved picking a flower in the woods, though not just any flower, of course. The gatherer had to find a Vulgaria, where this flower is known to only bloom during thunderstorms. Keeping a cool head while lightning flashes were striking left and right of you was considered the ultimate test of courage. And that sounds like a clue. Alright, photographs. Yeah, those are definitely a clue. Let me turn you back to the beginning. Okay. Door. Photograph, Arabella and Elizabeth. Okay. Your new Lumen photographic flash lamp. Instructions: fill the container with flash powder, close the container, press the button connected to the camera, and the Lumen flash lamp witness a bright flash. Spectacles. Yep. Those are indeed glasses. Letter from Farmer Charles. Lady Arabella, these past weeks I have been seeing lots of bright flashes coming from the back room of your house. It scares my cows immensely as they think a storm must be coming. My milk production has taken a hit because of this, and if you enjoy fresh milk in your morning cup of tea, I would advise you to keep the flashes to a minimum. Farmer Charles. Flash powder. Empty. Bottle contains 75 grams of flash powder. Chemical composition, potassium and magnesium. 2-to-1 ratio. Okay. 2-to-1 potassium, and magnesium. Back terrace. Dude. I hate you. I hate you so much. Is that a clue? Annual. Farmer. Easy. Was it potassium first? Potassium, magnesium, 2-to-1. Potassium, magnesium. Potassium, magnesium. Potassium, potassium, magnesium. Okay. I do need the flour first, though, don't I? I never looked over here. Do I need to? Dartmoor all the year round. Town tour. Wait, home to breathtaking sights. Becky Falls, Wisman's Wood. Town tour. Okay. Yeah, I should probably finish this first before I... Oh, a letter from genealogist? Lady Arabella Gran. I'm pleased to let you know that your family tree is complete, carefully tracing the history of your lineage. As per your request, I have altered the customary presentation, now displaying the maiden names of the ladies in your family, rather than their current names acquired through marriage. Should you require any further adjustments or have additional inquiries, I remain at your service. Yours, Robert Hinchley. Green. John Green. Ursula. We stayed single, but Elizabeth, her sister, got married and had a kid. Hopgood. Ah, I recognize that name. Pendleton. Adelaide. Cool. Anyways. Come here. It's your time. Hopefully this works. Yoink. The Fulgurier only grows during thunderstorms, where the flashes of lightning provide the bright light the flower needs to bloom. Because of its dangerous growing conditions, not many people have witnessed its beauty. Wow. Very nice. Okay. I don't know why I'm taking this with me. Okay, no. You're gonna go back. You're gonna go back where I found you. Yoink. Or reverse yoink. Place. Okay. I know I got the key for the back terrace. Wow. That echo, that's good. That's crazy. What's this? Pyrophiles. Curiosities of the natural world. Fire has the potential to be among the most devastating forces of nature. Despite this, humans have developed the ability to invent, wield, and attempt to manage it. Meanwhile, certain species in the plant kingdom have evolved to adapt and flourish in the face of fire. In areas where forest fires occur frequently, pyrophiles have learned to rely on fire as a crucial part of their life cycle. Facts about pyrophiles. Their seeds typically possess tough shells. Some pyrophiles only bloom when surrounded by smoke aromas from their natural habitat. Cool. There. What? Oh. Wow. Well, I want to look over the ledge. Oh, it makes sense. Ash plume. This might be a tough case to crack. Doubt. Arabella Green seed log. The summary of some seeds I've gathered this year and the location I found them at. 1. Cow parsley. Black down hills. Poppy. Cheddar gorse. Buttercups. Stort marshes. Ash plume. Wistman's wood. 5. Wood anemone. Ilford comb. Wild thyme. Coolbone wood. Foxglove. Ward Abbey. So ash plume, Wistman's wood. Sounds like a clue. Poster, pyrophile, seed log. Rosewood House, 5th of May, 1890. Letter from Grace. A friend of mine visited the Americas and brought back a pair of fabulous gray squirrels. They are the latest trend in garden decoration. All of my neighbors have sent for them as well. It was a great investment. The 2 squirrels have now started a big family, and my garden is full of the darling little critters. One thing I did notice is that I haven't seen a red squirrel in my garden for some time now. How odd. You must visit soon and see the squirrels for yourself. Ever yours, Grace. I'm turning up sound effects. Okay. Maybe a little bit lower. Okay. Here we go. Here's the view I was looking for. Kitchen. Hazel Patterson, kitchen notes. Thursday. Jimmy broke another mortar. That boy really needs to learn how to grind spices about breaking down my kitchen. Lady Arabella may not be best pleased with me asking for a new one. The last mortar took years to be sorted. She's so scatterbrained, always off on her fancy trips. Flour, egg, milk, leeks, potatoes, carrots. Yum. Just gotta go to the kitchen. Assume I can't go in here. Yeah. Where was the kitchen door at? Over here? I doubt it. Where did I see it? Could have been up here. No, it was over here. Oh wow. What's this? Hazel's priceless recipes for the home, farm, workshop, and every department of human endeavor. Roasted chestnuts. This is a simple recipe, perfect to warm those cold winter nights. You can use any edible chestnuts. They are easily foraged. The main difficulty of chestnuts is that they have a tough shell, but luckily, they're easy to crack open with the help of fire. Simply place the nuts in a pan above the fire. Wait until you hear a pop. This means that your chestnuts are nicely roasted and ready to eat. Okay. Roasted chestnuts. Society of Historians, Southwest Group, monthly lecture open to all society members. The History of Dartmoor, given by a resident natural history professor. The professor will present how the moor was once covered in majestic forests and woods, how early settlers came to the area and cleared most of the forest for pasture, using fire as their method of choice. It promises to be a fascinating story of how the moorland we know and love today came into existence. Mortar pestle. University College, London, June 1853. Dear Lady, we received your letter applying to study botany at our College of Natural Sciences, along with your enclosed drawings. We do not, at present, and have never admitted women to study at the college. Botany is a serious science conducted in laboratories and lecture halls. By all means, continue to pursue your hobby, tending to your garden and domestic space where it may be appreciated. Positions at the college are reserved for serious scholars whose studies will go on to be well utilized in a career in botanical experimentation. Therefore, with all politeness, we do not offer these valuable positions to amateurs that should otherwise be taken up by genuine academics. Signed, Professor John Poopyhead. What is this? Porcelain duck. Whack. Poem. The ancient oaks stand tall in Wistman's wood. Covered in moss, they withstood the test of time. Though none can tell the sorrows that did befell those trees in Wistman's wood. Okay. To someone special. Dearest Hazel, I picked you some roses from the garden to cheer you up. When you're done with your work in the kitchen, would you like to meet me for a cup of tea in the back garden? The pond is lovely this time of year. Warm regards, Mr. Bennett. A cup of tea. Chapter 4, home smoking and curing. Using the home smoker. The type of wood to use in your smoker is of great importance, though which one to pick depends entirely on your personal tastes and preferences. Burning wood from different types of trees produces different smoke aromas. This is due to different chemical compositions in each type of smoke, and has a great impact on the flavor of your smoked food. So in summary, choose your wood logs with care. The smokery. Smoked food. Okay. What was the poem again? Oaks, right? That was where... I'm pretty sure. Where was that? Where was it? I'm just going to assume that that's it. Here we are. Right. So I need to roast the chestnuts and... you closed? No? Alright. Okay, my bad. I don't know what the chestnuts are for, though. Maybe it's a part of the environment it has to cook in. I'll just do the chestnuts while I... Or maybe I don't need it for this yet. No? Perhaps I'm overthinking. What is this? Religious blessing, gifted by Nicholas Owen, and blessed in this kitchen by grace and holy light. May all those who enter find comfort and respite. Blessed in the hearth, with laughter and with cheer, may the love shared here be held forever dear. To those who serve the Lord, who seek their sanctuary, remember the pair of... okay. Remember the year of construction, for this, friends, is the key. Hair, bruh. Okay. Oak, oak, oak. I need oak. I need oak. I need oak. Hello? Okay. Oak. Did I close you? Excuse me. Door. Door stuck? Door stuck? Do I just need more? I just need... I'm leaving the doors open. I don't care anymore. So... This is gonna be silly. That makes a lot more sense why I kept mentioning all that. Now bloom. Okay. Yes. Makes sense. The ash plume is a pyrophile. It evolved to survive harsh forest fires. Its seed cracks open with extreme heat, and afterwards the oak smoke from its habitat indicates it's safe to bloom. Cool. Oh. Delivery for me? I'm coming. Orchard. Letter from Ironmonger. J. Baggage and Co., Ironmonger and proprietor of Household Tools. Dear Lady Green, we are pleased to deliver the new key for your orchard gate. We hope you are enjoying the gate. Don't hesitate to visit us again should you need further metalwork or decoration for the manor. Sincerely, John Babbage. Oh, thank you. Orchard, orchard, orchard. Ah, ha, ha. I think I missed this. Wow. Peculiar petals. 2 new plants added. Spoiler! Pixie tears. This flower is closely associated with orchards. Orchids? I wonder why. Wolf glove. This small flower has long tubular petals. How interesting. Pixie tears. Pixie tears. Apples. Anyone else have had family members that would stop on the side of the road and pick apple trees? Yeah. From the desk of Arabella Green. Dear niece, I have gathered a selection of my cherished toys and books, among them my beloved Piggy. I highly recommend the nursery rhymes. They are charming as well as educational, though I'll take no offense should they put your little one straight to sleep. With all my affections, Auntie Arabella. A treasury of nursery rhymes. The Wolf Glove. High on the mountaintop, so steep, grows a flower that's hard to keep. Its petals delicate and bright, whistling in the wind with all their might. The mountaineers who climb up high listen for the whistle as they try to find their way amidst the snow and reach the summit, cheeks aglow. With every step they hear it loud, the wolf gloves howl, clear and proud, guiding them through paths unknown to reach the summit and call it home. Cold? Sounds like oh no. Wolf glove. Nursery rhyme. Cold? Specimen red campion. Foxglove. Not wolf glove. Primrose. Hyacinth. Spring dance shrub. Pixie tears. Wait, there's no grand. Huh. Bluebell. Cradle fern. What's this? Tincture of iodine. Perfect for preparing microscope sleds. Oh, is that what the green is? Chloroplast. In the world of plants, the sun is the ultimate source of energy. Chloroplasts, small organelles inside the cells of a plant, are responsible for capturing the light from the sun and converting it into sugar through photosynthesis. However, not all plants have chloroplasts. Some plants rely on organic matter for their energy and do not photosynthesize. They have lost their chloroplasts over time and have instead adapted to obtain energy by absorbing sugars through their roots. It is therefore recommended to add a certain amount of sugar to the soil when cultivating these particular plants. Oh, a clue. I like clues. Foxglove was not in here. Right? It was Pixie Tear. Okay. Orchid mosaic. Cool. I don't know what that means. Oh boy. An illustrated history of England for scholars, advanced classes, and the discerning reader by A&E Strickland. Priest holes? Back in the Middle Ages, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were persecuted by law. Therefore, some households built secret rooms in case they needed to hide a priest that was visiting their family home. Many of these so-called priest holes were designed and built by Nicholas Owen. Only the owner of the house and Nicholas himself knew about the location. Because of this, it is thought that there may be many undiscovered priest holes throughout England to this day. Okay. Willow Lodge, Rowan Park. Lady Arabella, thank you for inviting me to Botany Manor last Monday. As a historian, I found it wonderful to see an authentic medieval manor, especially one as beautiful as yours. I apologize again for not being able to locate the priest hole in your house, although I am convinced it exists and we will find it one day. It won't be easy. They tend to be hidden well, and sometimes require elaborate mechanisms to be opened. Kind regards, Professor Pennyworth. Okay, just let me walk through. Dearest Arabella. Wait. Charles, okay. How are you getting on in your garden? I hope it's not getting to be too much for you on your own these days. Our mutual friend mentioned you have been struggling to germinate the ash plume. Have you tried making sure there's fresh compost in the pot? Stubborn seeds often need that to grow. I'll visit you sometime, and perhaps I can find a way to crack the seed for you. I can show you the book I've been working on at the same time. Yours sincerely, Charles Tucker esque. I don't know what that means, esque. How long has that sandwich been sitting out here, man? That's crazy. Pixie Tear. Ozalis. Oshalis. Pot notes. Notes on soil additives. Sometimes I need to add extra nutrition to the soil. I have found the following amounts to work best with my different pots. Oh boy. Okay. Wow. I don't know why that scared me. Oh, because what, this goes down or up? Broken anemometer. 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 Oh! When, do you say? Interesting. When, huh? Okay. That probably has to do with, Wolf Glove. Because it grows at the top, right? That's what the nursery rhyme was saying. Tower Wind Research. Test 1 of 6. Wind speed of 35 fs. I don't know what the F means. I feel like I should. 35 on 3rd floor. 3D? 3rd? Did English not do it like already? Right, it's when, 2nd. This will probably matter more later. Somehow my anemometer broke. I hope there isn't a poltergeist in the tower after all. Okay, so I just have to know. Oh, maybe this will help. Mountaineer's Guide to Alpine Exploration. Aha! Hello. Be sure to wear the correct gear when climbing. The winds in the Alps can be fierce and changeable. Shit. Yeah. It is advised to wear thick, warm clothing and sturdy boots with a good grip. Okay, so I need to know which mountain this thing grows on. That's probably a glue for wolf glove. Open. Note about stairs. Lady oh wait, who's saying this? No one. Lady Arabella, as you can see, the staircase of the orangery collapsed in your absence. I have already written to the builder in the hope he wants to sort it out, though as you know he can be difficult to pin down. I do apologize if this is getting in the way of your research. I don't suppose you could find another way into the bottom level? Oh, Bennett. Bennett wrote it. Thanks, Bennett. Planting. Oh, painting room. Painting room. Okay. Oh, right. That's what it was just talking about. Painting room. Meadow Orchids. Orchids Research Team, 1862. Professor John Montague, Anne Montague, Robert Brown, Arabella Green. Meadow Orchids. Society for Botanical Research, August 1801. Dear Miss Green, your research proposal on the structure of coastal plants was of quaint interest. We have no plans to fund a small project like this, but perhaps if you are set in botanical field work, you might assist Professor Montague in his work on British meadow orchids. I'm sure your natural aptitude for domestic duties would be much appreciated. Might I also recommend John Lindley's book, A Lady's Botany, or A Familiar Introduction to the Study of the Natural System of Botany. It is an elementary book for unscientific readers, and one I have heard is a suitable amusement for ladies such as yourself, being about a mother who wishes to teach her children about plants. Respectfully, J.W. Suck on these. Bruh. Oh wait, let me see. Where's the priest hole? Discarded poem. My dearest Arabella, in gardens fair, you grace the scene, a flower rare. Your presence beams with radiant light, a lily's charms so pure and white. Your hands, like petals, soft and fine, in tender touch, a love divine. And in your eyes, a brilliance glows, as daisies fair in spring's repose. Oh, how I long to have you near, to cherish you, my heart sincere, like roses freshly cut. You'd be the trophy of my home with glee. Hey, you kind of dropped the ball at the end there. Oh, like roses freshly cut, you'd be the trophy of my home with glee. Yeah, I just read it wrong. My bad. Anonymous. A clue? What's this? Note about scale. Lady Arabella, I was wondering if I could join Mr. Bennett into town later this afternoon to place an order for a new kitchen scale. The one we have is rather ancient, and I'm afraid it's not suitable for measuring flour to make my delicious scones. If you could let me know your decision before the afternoon, that'd be lovely. In your service, Mrs. Patterson. Symbology. A study wherein the discerning reader will find a history of the use of religious and folkloric symbols throughout the art of the world. Published by Edwards & Co., Publishing and Supply Company, Museum Street, London. Maharaga. Reload armor. Taijutsu, Taoism, Neolithic, Islam, Judaism, Catholicism. Hey, that was in the kitchen. The priest hole. The priest hole. Priest hole, priest hole, priest hole, priest hole. I'm distracted. You. Okay, what year was that? Maybe I have to put, find the year. Hmm. Trying to remember where I'm going. Wait. Letter from Builder. Lady Arabella. I received a request for repairs to the roof of your garden tower. Alas, I must confess that I am not the man to undertake this task. It may have escaped your notice that the tower in your orchard is known to locals as the Turbulent Tower. If I believe that a poltergeist dwells within its walls. It is believed that a poltergeist dwells within its walls. Legend says that the spirit is evil and brings ferocious winds upon anyone who dares enter the tower. I don't want to provoke the wrath of the ghost, and I advise you to refrain from meddling with the tower. Willie the Builder. Well, Willie. Thank you. WLRP. That's probably got nothing to do with it. Dare I brute force it? Dare I brute force it? That explains why this is here. BBT. That doesn't mean anything, does it? Gotta be something somewhere. I'm thinking... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why I don't really care about this anymore. I just want to figure this out. I'm getting distracted. I want that priest hole. So, from this, I need to put stuff in the pot for... cider making and apple blending. Sugar, tannins, and acid values given per single apple. Oh boy. Where are you at? Cider apples. Huh? Okay. I still don't know how much sugar I need. I guess I should see what kind of pots I even have, and that should determine how much sugar I'll need, huh? That's actually a good idea. I assume it's this. 97? I mix it with the soil, right? That's what it said. Add extra nutrition to the soil. 97 grams of sugar. I bring this with me? So what do I need for 97? Simple maths, right? 40, 66. Oh god. 40, 60, 70, 80, no, nope, 40, 40, 50, 50, 60, 70, and 40, 40, 55, 55, 86, no, 55, 90, no, 40, 55, 50, 55, 77, no. God, I'm hor. Okay, I'm just going to. I can't do math in my head. I need 97. So what if I do 26 plus 25 plus 21? No, not quite. 40, 30. So I would need 27? Yeah, 27. Ah, shit. That's 27. 40, 30, 27. Nabi Russet. Nabi Russet, Cat's Head, Merlin's Mist. Nabi Russet, Nabi Russet. Okay. That looks like that. You're ugly. No offense. Nabi Russet. Cat's Head. Ah, Cat's Head. Cat's Head 27 is Merlin's Mist. Merlin's Mist. Number 12. Blue White. Yeah, that has to be you, right? Yeah. Okay. Um. Was I wrong? Um. 97. Huh. I didn't take into account. I was only paying attention to the sugar levels. Do I need to pay attention to other stuff? Do I not want a lot of acid? Because everything I added, low, low, medium, medium, high, high. Okay, what if I went for like all of the lows? Low acids? I I don't know. I feel like everything I would need to know would have to be in the game. Or is it just my fault for not knowing? Um, I felt like that should have been right. I'm just gonna do it again. Oh, I'm silly. Wait, I... Oh! Okay, I'm just dumb. Oh, so pretty! I'm just a little silly. My bad. I was about to... I was gonna lose my mind if that wasn't what it was. Okay. The Pixie tears no longer contains chloroplasts, which are organelles responsible for photosynthesis. Instead, the Pixie tears obtain sugar through their roots, which it commonly finds in the apples from orchids. Orchards. I don't think an orchid like the plant, the flower. It's orchard for apples. Apple orchard. Orchid. That's crazy. Don't be mad at me. Anyone watches this, I'm sorry. Oh, look at that! Okay, well I still need all this though. I'm missing a lot. Seed packet look. Oh, it tells you orangery. Am I not here? No, I have to go down. I need to find another way down. Envelope with stamp to Arabella Green, Botany Manor, Somerset. From Natty Golding. Dearest Arabella, we made it to the Alps. We are so sad that you couldn't join us this time, but we understand you are busy creating your herbarium. Yesterday we were lost on a hike until suddenly we heard a strange whistling tune. We followed the sound and soon enough we discovered it was coming from a tiny flower. If only you had been there to tell us what kind of flower it was. Your loving friend always, Natty. Alps. The Alps. Okay. Wait, this counts as evidence too? Well that kind of looks like... Hmm. The year of construction? Oh, I knew I had to do it with a date. So I have to find out when this place was built. I think. Did I come across that at all? Bruh. Okay. I see. I didn't put two and two together. Constructed 1593 for the manor. I thought it would be in the library. I completely overlooked the floor plan. Okay. That's crazy. Yeah, I looked it up, my bad. But I don't think I would have put two and two together. Yeah, because I was just so focused on trying to get into that library. Priest hole, okay. My head can stop hurting now. Okay. Letter from Priest. My Lord Gran, thou hast ventured mightily in granting me refuge within these walls, and for such favor I remain eternally indebted to thee. The cunning of Little John in his establishment of the sanctuary doth inspire awe. A saint he is to our brethren and sisters who have sought refuge from the harsh rule of Queen Elizabeth and King James. Pray, extend my gratitude unto thy cook for the sustenance provided, a welcome respite from Mother Michael's oft-repeated fare of leeks and potatoes. With the most earnest of thanks, I entreat that this missive shall not mark our final communion, and that our faith may endure unbroken. Yours with devotion, R. Blount. Duck! Bed. Finally. Field trip journal, 30th of July, 1862. Today marks the beginning of an intriguing adventure as I joined Professor John Montague, his wife Anne Montague, and fellow botanist Robert Brown on our field trip to study British meadow orchids. Everyone's enthusiasm for the subject is infectious. Today, 3rd of August, 1862. Today, Professor Montague gathered all of us to examine a southern marsh orchid. Though upon arrival I noticed it had a much more hooded appearance, and could be a new species entirely. When I pointed this out, Professor Montague laughed and explained he was simply testing us. Souvenir coin. Scotland, Nevis, Mount Ventoux. Souvenir Alpine, Mount Ventoux. Excellent. Get Conquered Wolf Glove. Hello? Old advert. All correspondence to the above address. The Society for Botanical Science meets every second and fourth Wednesday from 6 o'clock at the Assembly Rooms in Stroud. A prospective applicant must be supported by 3 existing gentlemen of the Society, along with evidence or research showing his dedication to the advancement of the science of botany. Widows of existing fellows receive honorary membership to attend annual social events. This month's lecture is on the importance of laboratory investigation. Lady Mountaineers Club, first outing 1858. Tour Eiffel Paris. First Summit 1865. Matterhorn. November. Oh hey, it's that. Switzerland. That letter is from Switzerland. Weisshorn. Wait. Wind speed 40. Okay. Third and fourth window need to be fully open. And the first one, only the right one needs to be open. Third, fourth, okay. Oh, oopsie. One, two, three. Now bloom. Oh wow, yeah, that is tubular. Sweet. Oh, I need to read, the wolf glove grows in Mount Weisshorn, where the weather is just right. When the wind hits its tubular petals, a howling sound can be heard. Mountaineers are familiar with this flower and use it to navigate on foggy days. Very cool. Oh, delivery. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, one more. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still salty at myself about not... If I would have just held like tab, because I didn't realize it set the date on the floor plan. So if I just looked at the... Are you kidding me? Okay. If I just looked at the... the read overlay, I would have seen that. It's fine though, it's fine though. I'll probably just have to edit out that part for like... Well, not like me skipping, like me running around aimlessly. I'll have to edit that out. Just for like pacing issues, probably. Alright, what's this gonna be for? Huh? Oh, right. Dear sister, oh wait, Hopgood Household, September 1890. Dear sister, I'm so glad to hear you have returned safely from your travels. While you were away, I changed the code for the library door lock each time I visited, as I know some of grandmother's valuable items are kept there. The new 3-letter code for the door is the 3 initials of my name to make it easy for you to remember. I hope we can meet soon. I look forward to hearing all about your adventures. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. Excuse me. Initials. EAG. EAG or EAH? EA. H. Thank you. Dear Lady Green, thank you kindly for the flower books you sent for my daughters. To this day, they still show an interest in learning more about plants and painting. I am keen that my daughters have access to a good education, so I hope you don't mind me putting it upon you that you might be able to teach them somehow. Your dedication and knowledge seems so rare and inaccessible elsewhere for young girls like mine. I hope you will consider my proposal. Sincerest regards, Olive Campbell. Modern methods of teaching. Botanical allies. 4 new plants. It's crazy. Nightfall, Lilium Hesperides? I vaguely recall my grandmother studying the nightfall when I was young. Sapphire Gloom, Sathirella corulia. Judging by the name, I don't believe this to be an edible mushroom. Cradle Fern. The past years, these ferns have drastically declined on the banks, so I feel compelled to research any changes in their environment. Brook Chalice. My friend wrote to me about the Brook Chalice, which made me want to research them. Okay. The Fox and the Crow. The complete Aesop's Fables. One evening, a fox was in search of something to eat for dinner. He saw the crow sitting on the tree branch, holding a big piece of tasty cheese in her beak. So, the fox came up with a plan. He walked up to the crow and complimented her shiny black feathers. The crow was suspicious of the fox, kept their beak tightly closed on the cheese. The fox kept on charming the crow, describing her as the most majestic of all birds with a big strong beak. Oh, what a song that beak must make. It must be the song of a queen. Please, beautiful crow, let me hear it. Flattered by the praise, the crow forgot all about her suspicion and also her dinner. So she opened her beak wide to utter her loudest caw, and down fell the cheese, straight into the fox's open mouth. Huh. Wow, painted glass, huh? Wonders of the night sky. I thought that was a tiny bed. New Year's Ball, to be given at Somerset Hall, Thursday 4th, January 1860. Supper is at 6 o'clock. Good music in attendance. E. Grimes, proprietor. Cousin, wash your hands and accompany me. You won't find a husband at the bottom of the garden. Huh? The Golden Fish. One bright morning, a poor fisherman caught a shining golden fish. The fish cried, "Please let me live. I am not a fish, but a prince, enchanted by a wicked spell. So, the fisherman let the fish go free. When the fisherman's wife learned of this, she demanded the fish grant a wish in return for its freedom, a cottage instead of the hovel where they lived. So the fisherman returned to the shore, and the fish granted their wish. But the wife was greedy and demanded riches, a palace, and servants. All the while, the ocean became darker, and the shore was black with dirt. Finally, the wife wished to be so powerful that she could grant wishes for herself. In return for this greedy request, the fish revoked all of the wishes they had granted. After that, the ocean became blue again, the shore clean, and the fisherman never saw the golden fish ever again. Interesting stories. The Hare and the Tortoise. Ah, yes. The classic. At midday, a hare and a tortoise took a walk together. The hare moved quickly and noticed the tortoise struggling to keep up. The hare laughed and challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise accepted. A course was decided, and the race began. The hare immediately leapt out of sight, but then laid down to take a nap, sure that the tortoise would never catch up. The tortoise plodded slowly on, making his way towards the finish line. When the hare awoke from his nap, he opened his eyes just in time to see the tortoise crawling slowly across the finish line. The proud hare had been so sure that he would win and underestimated the tortoise. As the tortoise crossed the finish line, he exclaimed, "Slow and steady wins the race." Yep. I wonder what Aesop? Or is that Aesop? I wonder what Aesop's, who or where Aesop is. The Rising Sun. One evening. Okay. One bright morning. Golden fish, bright morning. Golden fish, bright morning. Midday. Midday. Grandma's vault. Nightfall. Oh, that makes sense. All your clues must be in here then. Never mind. Study. Grandma's research. Mary Green research notes 1830 to 31. Nightfall progress. I have been trying to encourage the nightfall to bloom for a little while now. I'm determined to prove it's more than just a myth. So far, I have deduced that the flower opens at sunset, and only during a particular time of year. When exactly that occurs still remains a mystery to me. I shall plant a few more seedlings tomorrow and continue my research. Tasks for this month: monitor nightfall seedlings, Rose planting list, collect field samples, and seed collection. Okay. Oops. Old newspaper, the London Record, and Weekly Journal of Literature, Science, and Art. Right. Number 159, Volume 7, for the week ending 9th May, 1829. Price 1 penny. Lindley appointed chair of botany at University College London. After an esteemed early career as assistant secretary to the Horticultural Society and admission in one of the youngest ever fellows of the Linnean Society, John Lindley plans to elevate the science of botany. He spoke thus in his inaugural lecture. It has been very much the fashion of late years in this country to undervalue the importance of this science, and to consider it an amusement for ladies rather than an occupation for the serious thoughts of man. Lindley also challenged the Linnean classification system and proposes many changes. May 1st. Wait, May. September. So I got the key to the study. Aha! Meadow Orchids of Britain, collected and researched by Professor J. Montague, assisted by R. Brown. Letter from Anne, January 1890. My dear friend, I have been pondering these last weeks what could be the best way to see your remarkable flora reach the wider world, since it is so seldom we are able to see our work published. Considering your uncle's reputation in the scientific field, have you considered asking him to publish your herbarium under his name? It may not give you the recognition you deserve personally, but it would be a way to reach your goal of adding to the scientific record on botany. Do consider it. I would hate for such important research to stay hidden away. With warmest regards, Anne. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Mushrooms. Food sources. Just like plants, fungi need food sources to grow healthy and strong. However, some fungi haven't always had access to nutrients through soil and have evolved to retrieve it in different ways. This means they have become carnivorous because they only acquire the nutrients they need by consuming other living organisms such as flies, bugs, and plants. Some mushrooms even get their nutrients from feeding on another type of fungus or parasite. Mushrooms growing on a tree is usually a sign that they are consuming the tree, so you should remove them immediately. Not always the case. Professor's note. Arabella, I have some more books from the department that may be of interest for your research. One, I recall, was a favorite of your father's. If you have any trouble when you visit the college, tell the secretary you are collecting materials for your uncle. As long as they are returned before summer ends, the other professors won't notice. Best of luck with your research. Uncle Theodore. Oh, thanks, Uncle. Sapphire Gloom. What is this? Tree diseases. Red tree pox. Hypoxylon. Root parasite. Bark rust. Red tree pox. If a tree is infected with red tree pox, many small red spots will be visible on the bark. It can usually be cured by adding fertilizer to the soil of the tree. Hypoxylon. Uh, Hypoxylon causes black patches to form on the bark of the tree. It is usually a sign that the tree is lacking in hydration and won't stay alive for much longer. Root parasite. The root parasite is a fungus that forms purple rings on the barks and roots. The parasite leaches the nutrients that the tree retrieves from the soil. Eventually, it causes the tree to dry out and lose all of its leaves. There is currently no known cure. Bark rust. Bark rust is a disease that isn't very harmful to the tree. It is usually caused by excess hydration and too much sunlight. Eggs? They're bird eggs. Interesting. I knew it looked familiar. And it was the only one that said there wasn't a cure, so... Let's see. The sapphire gloom is a wildly misunderstood mushroom. It grows commonly on trees, and as opposed to popular belief, the mushroom consumes its parasites rather than the tree itself. Ah, I see. Excellent. Okay. Oh, they grew the leaves back. Right, because... Right, they ate the parasites off of it. Trapped berry painting. Letter about weeds. 10th of August. Dearest Arabella, I was taking a walk along a river in Somerset recently and noticed the sight that I just had to write to you about. In the water, I saw the brook chalice blooming. I've never seen or heard of it flowering before. None of my books mention of it. It was so beautiful. Do you have any idea what would have caused this? Ever your friend, Edith. Cradle fern. Eggs? That's what the bird eggs are for. Wait, fairy painting. Interesting. Bedroom. Aquatic weed removal. Do you have a pond? Do you want to swim in it? Is it covered in slimy weeds? We are specialized in removing the following weeds: Algae, Himalayan balsam, brook chalice, duckweed. Make an appointment today. Sweet, huh? Somerset Society for Wildlife Protection offers a petition to be presented to the Honorable House of Commons. In recent years, hunts have been taking place near the Somerset rivers. Tragically, this has led to the decline and even extinction of some bird species. No longer can we hear their beautiful, chime-like calls. We call upon the government to regulate hunting near the rivers of Somerset. We ask that they respect the breeding times of wildlife. If you agree, please sign below and return this letter to us. No expense attends sending. Your signature, Arabella Grand. The Trapped Fairy, a folk tale. This would be the Nightfall. Once upon a time, there was a little fairy who loved gazing at her own reflection in the water. She lost track of the time, and the day turned into night. Nox, goddess of the night, noticed the little fairy. The moon was shining bright, but the fairy only had eyes for herself. Nox took offense and decided to punish the little fairy. Nox placed the fairy into a nightfall and cast a spell on her. She fell in love with the moon and gazed upon the sky all night. As dawn approached and the sun arose, the spell broke. Though just as the fairy awoke from her enchantment, the flower bud closed and trapped the fairy for eternity. My dear Nova, never forgotten. Kitty. Letter from Eliza. Dearest friend, it seems our interest in visiting the private plant collection of Lord Spencer has gone unacknowledged. While disappointing, I am not sure it is worth pursuing scientific study in such places. On my recent visit to Brinsby, the young man showing us around had barely a basic knowledge of plants, and due to there being a large group of gentlemen in the party, all useful time and erudition was devoted to them, and none given to Constance and I. Let us plan another trip of our own, and perhaps we can see these specimens in their home habitats, where they belong. Ever your faithful friend, Eliza. Essence of arnica flower. For sprains, strands, and joint pains. Tincture of red clover. Chamomile? Chamomile? Red clover seems to soothe hot flushes. Oh, what a bathroom. The number 30 bath geyser provides a rapid flow of hot water. Simply turn the tap and instantly hot water will appear. Can be used multiple times in a row without any extra cost. Iberton and Son, sole patentees and manufacturers. Nailsea, Bath Geyser. Oh, that's for the for the fern? Wilson Plumbers, Lady Arabella Green. Installation of disconnected pipes. Dear Arabella, here is our quote to repair the geyser in your bathroom. The cost might seem high, but trust us, it's a complex job, best left to the professionals. Have a nice day, Frederick. Letter from Montague. Montague Hall, June 1864. Dear Lady Arabella, I wanted to thank you once again for your invaluable contributions during our recent meadow orchid research expedition. Your keen observations and deep knowledge of orchids was so helpful. Your dedication to the field is an inspiration to us all. I look forward to future collaborations and the continued exploration of the botanical wonders that surround us. I will put in a good word for you with the Botanical Society. Most sincerely, Professor Montague. Heck yes, Professor. Attic key? Government notice. Official government health and safety warning. 8th of August, 1890. It has been brought to our attention that the factory of Barton Iron Works has been illegally dumping scrap metal in rivers across Somerset. These rivers are now polluted with rust, making them unsafe for swimming. Do not swim in the following rivers: River Cam, River Summer, River Chew. The River Frome was also affected by the waste, though oddly the river is completely clear of rust pollution. We are still researching what led to that effect. Mayor of Somerset. Somerset River Trust, Seasonal Newsletter, April 1890, Somersetshire. River swimming this season. Dear members, we want to make sure you can all enjoy swimming this summer, so we have cleared the most popular rivers in Somerset of all aquatic weeds. The River Cam, the River Chew, and the River Sommer have all been cleared of weeds thanks to the services of Clark's Aquatic Weed Removal Company. Thank you for your continued support. Thanks to your monthly donations, the rivers of Somerset are clean and weed free. Yeah. Um. Huh. Okay, what's in here? Rivers of Somerset. Okay, that's actually going to be a lot more useful. Um. Letters about melodies. Dearest Arabella, I am writing to share with you an exciting discovery I have made in my botanical studies. It turns out that some plants are particularly sensitive to sound and seem to thrive when exposed to music or melodies from their natural environments. I hope to share some more of my findings with you in the near future. Would be delighted if you could join me in my research. Your sincere friend, Marianne. Um, wait, isn't Changes in the environment. Bird calls. Government notice. Trapped moths. The Flower Growing Companion, an illustrated monthly journal. Gardening Curiosities. Trapped moth. Sometimes a moth can become trapped inside a flower bud if it closes in the morning. The moth is then forced to use the bud as a resting place until it opens again later. Some flowers only bloom short periods during the year, so if the moth is unlucky, the flower bud won't open again until many months later. Moth spotting calendar. The Sight of Plants. Lectures on Botany. Some scientists have theorized that plants have photoreceptors in their leaves and stems, which allows them to see the color of light. This means that flowers can tell the time of day and know when to open or close their buds. The exact time that flowers bloom is different for each flower, but most do appear to respond to light and the color of light in some way. Horticulturists and botanists have made use of this knowledge to trick difficult flowers into blooming at any time that they like. The Botanist Digest, the monthly journal Botanical News. Botanical. Number 31? Volume 4, February 1863, price 1 penny. This month, in conversation with Professor Montague, leading expert in British meadow orchids. In his words, every plant, every leaf, and every meadow holds secrets waiting to be unlocked. My aim is simply to uncover some of these mysteries. Professor John Montague, renowned botanist, sheds light on his groundbreaking work in the world of meadow orchids and other botanical wonders. With decades of research and numerous publications to his name, Professor Montague's contributions to the field have been nothing short of revolutionary, including discoveries of new species such as the Dactylorhiza montagu, or hoodmarsh orchid. Duck. Uh, River Trust. Which one of these is wrong? Oh. Huh. Oh. Oh, bird species. Yes, yes, yes. Of course. Of course, of course. Uh, 15 Celsius. Okay, maybe 5 degrees? How many bridges? Or is this supposed to like 1, 2, 3? Wait, but isn't that how much is in Summer? Somerset, River, Cam, Chew, Somer. Okay. I already did that. I don't know if the pig is supposed to be in there. Hey. Uh... Metal? I'll return to you later, I guess. No, the eggs are... Wait, where are the eggs at? Thought they... Oh, right, bird calls. Okay, this one's for the fern. Okay. E, C, D, E, G, F. 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 Wow. Let's get it. Brittle fern is used by the crested owl as a nest, and in turn the plant has grown dependent on the owl's chime-like call to grow. Okay. And I don't know why I can't figure out this one. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? Rome? Rome. 25 degrees. 25, 25, 25, 25. Just read a little more carefully. Watch. Watch this doesn't work. Let's go! I don't know if the rest was even necessary. Oh my god, it's everywhere. No, that was probably needed. I can't pick up the pig anymore. And the rest is gone. Oh, jeez, just yeah, go back and read everything, read it carefully. All right, the brook chalice prefers to grow in rivers with a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. The plant naturally filters the water from rust and metal. Unfortunately, they get removed often, as most people prefer their ponds to be weed-free. Cool. Last, not least, is the Nightfall. Moth calendar. So I have to know what moth. Oh. 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 So what months? What months? Sunset only during a particular time of the year. Sunset. Sunset. So we're looking for May, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, that helps. April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So what? Would I have to find the one that goes through all of those months? Or which ones? Well, May. Okay, I'm just gonna take a picture of all this. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I'm overthinking this one, but you know, kind of hard not to overthink a puzzle game, right? Okay. So, uh, so I just have to find the one that like matches the right color. Or am I missing something? Guess I'll just try every sunset. Uh, Purple, red, orange, yellow. Okay. Green, blue, pink, orange, blue, purple, red, orange. No, I feel like the painting isn't gonna work, right? The paintings? I mean, it has to. Blue, purple, red, orange. Blue, yellow, orange, red. Oh. September. Oh, excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Seeing the nightfall bloom is a rare event. The flower only blooms with September sunsets. Night pollinators active in September, such as the garden tiger, often get trapped once the bud closes for the rest of the year. Ah. Yeah, I just had to try every painting. Alright. Fair enough. Let's see what's here now. Formal garden. Apology from Jimmy. Lady Arabella. I apologize wholeheartedly for accidentally taking the key to the formal garden home with me. It was in my pocket and I had simply forgotten it was there. I didn't want to disturb your research, so I've left the key to the in the basket here for you, Jimmy. Formal garden. Let's see what this is about. Pretty sure it's the door that's over here. Oh, it would have been faster if I went that way. No, wait, formal garden is... it through the back, then. Right? Three new plants. Spring dance shrub. This flowering bush used to grow in the gardens, but have completely disappeared when I was off on my travels. Fool's Emerald. A friend gifted me these seeds, so I don't know too much about them yet. Ocelot. A friend of mine found some seeds and was kind enough to let me use them for my herbarium. Oh boy. Sonet's illustrated penny paper. It was a message. Local man reports mystery signal. A gentleman farmer have reported... oh wait. Yeah, a gentleman farmer has reported sightings of mysterious blinking lights coming from caves near his home in Cheddar. In his own words, I was walking my dog and lost track of time a little. It soon became dark and I decided to make the walk back home. On the way to my house in a tiny cave... wait. On the way to my home is a tiny cave, and as I walked by I noticed a blinking light pattern cast from the cave entrance. I was sure it was one of those Morse code messages. When I approached the cave, the light source vanished and nobody was there. I'm convinced that what I saw was the Morse code abbreviation for attention. I will never forget that abbreviation, as it was the first message I learned in Morse code. Local authorities have assured their journalists that there have been no recent military activity or exercises in the area, so the mystery remains unresolved. Interesting. So what's going on up here then? Fool's Emerald. Okay. Library of Natural Wonders. The marvel of bioluminescence. In the darker corners of our world, there are plants and organisms that are able to produce their own light. These plants, fungi, and insects are most often found in areas of low light, such as dark forests, deep oceans, and gloomy caves. Recent discoveries show that chemicals such as luciferin are responsible for this glowing effect. It is not known what this glowing effect is used for, but it could be for communication with others of the same species, or to attract pollinators or food. Scientists believe there are many bioluminescent species waiting to be discovered. Oh, hey! Yeah, luciferin, fool's emerald. Uh-huh. Hmm. Who's giving a lecture here? Oh, that's cute. I guess it makes sense. We are scholars. Uh, wow. Spiritualism book. My dearest cousin. Whilst I hold a deep fascination for the pursuit of knowledge in science, I must admit that the subject of spiritualism is not one that particularly captivates me. Therefore, I must return this book to you. However, I appreciate your efforts in sharing your interests with me. With affection, Arabella. Phenomena of Spiritualism. Will-o-wisp. Glowing spirit of marshes, forests, and caves. The will-o-wisp is an eerie apparition that has long been the subject of both fear and fascination. It makes its appearance to lost travelers in dark, isolated places and beckons them to follow with its beguiling, blinking light. Um, many a wanderer has followed the wisp's alluring light across marshes or into caves, never to be seen again. Take heed. Those who venture into dark places resist the temptation of the will-o-wisp with shimmering radiance. Turn back before it is too late. Okay. So... Wait, no. Biolights, bioluminescence. Don't get distracted. Huh? Uh... What? Like, you should. We're painting. Oh. Okay. And I'm gonna need this, right? So I might as well hang on to it. Military codes. Oh, right, Morse. Oh. Over long distance, the method of communication over long distances must be selected according to the requirements of the scenario. A. If the message contains no sensitive information, or there is no enemy presence within the communication area, an open method of communication such as telegraphy may be used. If open communication is permissible, both receivers may still benefit from the abbreviation of messages, See Plate 2 for a table of commonly used military abbreviations using telegraphy and Morse code. 2. Closed communication methods rely more upon technology and ingenuity. In the case of secrecy and obfuscation, planning is required and both parties must have knowledge of the method of encryption used. Section 4. La 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 la. Okay. Telegraphy abbreviation and proscience. Prosines? Prosines. Roger. Roger. Transmission received. Over. Invitation to transmit. Out. Wait. I must pause. Please wait. Verified. Say again. Correction break. Attention. Message begins. K.A. '19th century. Morse code. K.A. Huh. Pot catalog. Goddard's Garden Supplies. New materials for garden pots. Terracotta, granite, sandstone, marble, obsidian. Growing hydrangeas. Tips for growing hydrangeas. Hydrangeas are beautiful flowers that contain anthocyanin, which is a pigment that can change color depending on the pH level of its environment. The colors can vary between red, purple, and blue. Okay. Oh. I'm just gonna put this down. Telegraph note. Mr. Bennett, the telegraph you ordered arrived while you were at the farmer's market. They delivered it by boat. I left it at the boathouse, since I didn't know where you'd like to keep it. There appears to be a Morse code manual inside the case as well. Jimmy. Bird. Hi. Eat, friend. Unseen research. Spring dance shrub. Soil pots. Soil pH. Pot catalog. Okay. We are learning. Letter about mentoring. Dear Miss Green, I have recently heard of your involvement in the mentoring of aspiring botanists. Botany is a field that demands a thorough understanding of its complexities, and while I admire your dedication, the saying, the blind leading the blind, does come to mind. All jest aside, I do hope your endeavors in mentoring will yield some semblance of progress. Sincerely, Professor Thornton. These guys are whack, man. They go out of their way to talk smack. Oh. Letter from Hazel. Dear Mr. Bennett, thank you so much for the lovely bunch of rhubarb from your nephew's garden. He needn't have sent anything in return for the herbal poultice I gave him for his little one, but I am grateful all the same. I know he hasn't the money to fetch the doctor. Since you said he cannot read a note, please send them my thanks when you see him. Faithful yours, Hazel. Well, attract a host of garden birds such as bluebirds, finches, robins, warblers with the seed prepared at the highest quality levels. Simply spread the seeds on an appropriate bird table or feeding surface and reserve the delight for your feathered garden neighbors. Boathouse. Attracting birds with color. Just like bees, birds can pollinate flowers. But did you know that birds have a preference to pollinate flowers with certain colors? The above chart shows which color of flowers attract which birds to your garden. Oh, that's a clue for this. I'm assuming. I guess let's go see what's at the boathouse. Uh, lot of geese. International Morse Code. KA. Long, short, long. Short, long. Okay. Oh. Oh, the shortcuts. Yippee. There's just sandwiches everywhere. Oh, hello. Bought of William Foley. Educational and school materials supplied. Classroom desk. Notebook, chalkboard. Black, blue box. Ink. Red box ink. Writing materials, display case, teaching desk. Dear Lady Arabella, thank you for your order. As discussed, we will write again in the coming months to inform you of a delivery date for these school supplies. All the best, W. Foley. Acorn. Foraging critters, game rules. Shuffle the food cards and place the stack face down in the center of the game board. Place the food tokens around the food cards on the board. Place the animals on the start tile. Players choose their animal by rolling the dice. The highest roller chooses first. Gray squirrel. Squirrel. Animals. If you land on the gray squirrel tile, it steals all your food tokens. They must play as woodland, field, animal, meadow, acorn, hedgehog, rabbit. Oh, so cute! They're all cute. North American gray squirrel is larger than the red, and with smaller ears, it forages food but can also digest some seeds straight away. Break. Sorry, I respect all squirrels, I think. Animal heartbeats. Animal husbandry and rehabilitation. Oh my gosh. Getting a little wild for me. How weeds spread. Weeds can take over an area quite rapidly. Some weeds have adapted in order to spread their seeds as far as possible. The plant itself does not have much control over this, but trust nature to lend a helping hand. Wood avens and goosegrass have seeds with a hook designed to attach to the fur of passing animals. They are then carried and dropped up to several miles away. Dandelions have seeds with an attached feathery puff that allows them to simply be carried by the wind to a faraway location. Other plants, such as lords and ladies, wrap their seeds in an attractive berry, which birds consume and then later deposit as waste a great distance away. A final, more mysterious example is the seed of the ocelot. It's known to be picked up by critters who then take it back to their forests. As soon as the animal goes to sleep, the seed sprouts into bloom. It is not quite understood how the plant is able to detect when the creature is asleep. Well, I know. Wait, I can just do that right here. So, what's on here? Rabbit, hedgehog, mouse, red squirrel, mole. Woodland, mole, wood mouse, red squirrel, rabbit. Oh, ocelot seed. Field card. Okay, wait. Red squirrel. 300. Okay, when it goes to sleep, so I'm looking for 120 BPM. 120. Meadows Bliss. Let's try. Let's go, baby. Essentra Transcendium. Ocelot seed is picked up by small animals, such as the red squirrel, who then store it inside their nest. Once the animal falls asleep, the ocelot depends upon the heartbeat variations to break open and bloom. Okay, that's not right. I need one with... I'm missing something. Ah. So, I guess I just didn't look close enough. Oh. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I kept looking at that, I'm like, that needs to be filled, doesn't it? It's insane, bro. Aha! That makes so much sense. Wow. I'm insane. Insanely stupid. Okay. Wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh holy. Sweet. Pretty. Very cool. Yeah, honestly, when I was walking by this, I thought like that. For some reason, I thought that was window to like the priest hole. So I don't know. Very weird. Anyways, now I need this, and I don't know where the last clue is. 2, 4, 6. Yeah. So maybe I don't need it. Maybe I do. Because I feel like I need to know what, I guess let me go see. Maybe I can just figure it out. Yeah, I just need to figure out what kind of bird is here. It kind of looks like a robin or a bullfinch. Oh, they're the same. Red flower. Okay, I need it to be a red flower. Do I have to like bring it over? Red flower. Red pH 1214. Oh, there's only one that's above 12. Yeah, so it'll have to be sandstone with seaweed. Hmm. Am I dumb? That's granite. Obsidian. Marble. Sandstone. I should probably fill it with dirt first. Seaweed. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Okay, now I need to go get the other one. Okay, I just have to lead it over. It's absolutely insane how hard the Morse code one was fucking me. Fuck. Um. No, bro. This is so brutal. Okay. I got greedy. I'm just surprised it didn't fly away the other time I ran right by it. Maybe because it was mid-flight, so it didn't count? Okay. Almost there. Nice! Who needs the last hint? Oh wow. Let's get it. The spring dance shrub contains anthocyanins, causing it to change color depending on the pH level of its environment. Robins love red flowers and will be attracted to the red variant of this shrub. Go to gatehouse. Cool. Now that's probably gonna stop me from getting like all the achievements since I didn't get that last hint. Whatever. I think I don't know if there's any more. Is this it? Apology from Germany. Huh? I already read that. Oh, post herbarium. Herbarium? Forgotten flora. Oh, right, because I finished it. sorry, it was kind of loud. I'm turning it down a little. Sorry. Anyways, what a cool game. I figured it wouldn't take that long to finish. I mean, I got stuck on a couple places here and there, but you know that is to be expected with puzzle games. This is still loud, man. Or it's loud to me anyways, but I turned it way down in OBS, but yeah, it was cool. I really enjoyed that. Art style was cute. The puzzles weren't too bad. Or actually they weren't bad, they were all pretty cool. It was kind of just the IQ difference for me on my part. But otherwise, yeah, it was fun. I'm wondering how long the credits are going to take. One year later. Oh, we're not done yet. Oh, sorry. I was turning the game back up. It's still loud as heck, though. What's up with that? Okay, it's just loud no matter what. Look at the birds in here. Ceremonial key. Green School of Botany. Oh, we're able to open up our own school. Presented to Lady Arabella Green by the Women's Education Union on the occasion of her opening the Green School of Botany, 12th April, 1891. Oh, heck yeah. Hey, Robino. That's sick. Herbarium. Oh, this is the school. Oh, we turned the manor into the school, right? I bet. That's cool. Letter from sister. Hopgood Household, July 1891. My dear Nora, right? Flora. My dear Flora, I'm terribly sorry your herbarium didn't get picked up for publishing, though I am most excited about your new plans to turn Botany Manor into a botanical academy. I look forward to visiting the school and meeting the talented students you have taken under your wing. Let's hope they carry on our fight. Lots of love, Elizabeth. P.S. Arabella, I hope you don't mind me still calling you by your childhood pet name. What? Laura? Oh, that makes sense, actually. That's so cool. Let's get it. Lesson 1, Air Purifying Flowers. Eliza, Jessica, Catherine, Ada, Mary, Thomasina. Oh, I see. They're all my students. Cool. I miss anything? Probably not. Can't go up. Yeah, cool. Heck yeah. Huh? I can't save. What am I missing then? Oh, the part I get stuck in is at the end, huh? Crazy. Rabino, help me! Um. Oh, duh, you know, that makes a lot of sense. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? Okay, it's fine. The end. Woo! Clap. Yes, like I said, game's free on Epic. I don't know how long. I'll leave a link in the description to both Epic and Steam. But anyways, yep, that was Botany Manor. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.